Being self-employed as a realtor. So before we talk about the different things that you need in order to set up your business, let's first talk about the differences between being self-employed, owning a small business, and being an entrepreneur. So if you are self-employed, you are the one wearing all of the hats. You don't have any employees working for you, and you are doing everything yourself. A small business is somebody that has hired employees and has actually set up criteria that each of the employees need to do, and they have a step-by-step example of how to implement what you need done. For example, if you need a videographer or a graphic artist, they set up systems and they hire employees. They don't have to wear all of the hats. An entrepreneur is a larger scale of somebody who sets up a business, and they can set up many different systems in place and hire many different employees. The key difference between an entrepreneur and somebody who's running a small business is that the entrepreneur is constantly thinking of new ways on how to increase money. And then they are hiring all of those people out. So if you're an entrepreneur, your number one goal is to create ways for more money to be made. If you are self-employed or a small business, you already have that great entrepreneur mindset, but those are the different levels that you can take your entrepreneurship. So let's now talk about the things that you need to do before you start hunting down leads and getting clients. The very first thing, which most of you have probably already done, is you've chosen a brokerage. And there's many different things to look at for choosing a broker. You want to look at the commission split, the distance to your home, the different software and technologies that they give you, or advertising and marketing budget. All of those things are important when choosing a broker. And of course, how well you get along, or how much time they can give you, or how easy they are to work with, and what education they offer. Second thing you want to do is you want to set up your business. That involves setting up your office. You want to make sure that you either have an office in your home or your own office at your broker's place. Next, you want to be able to set up all of your marketing supplies. You want to be able to have marketing as a physical as well as online. So now is the time to set up all of your social media accounts. You can do that primarily on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. If you would like, you can even do that to Google Plus and Pinterest. Another thing to do is start printing out and creating literature for your clients. You want to be able to have a buyer's packet explaining what a buyer needs to do to buy a home, and a seller's packet showing what a seller needs to do to sell their home. The next thing that you want to be able to do is have a network of people. You want to be able to know who your clients need to hire, such as a lender, an appraiser, a property inspector, a handyman, or a title company. Make sure you have a good network of people. You can find a good network of people through other realtors at your broker's office or through your broker. Next thing, step 3, get a tax accountant. It's important that you have a tax accountant, because when tax season comes along, they are going to be able to figure out all of your expenses and be able to calculate all your income. And that brings us to number 4, set up a separate bank account. You can have a bank account that you already have with you or your spouse, but set up another one only for your real estate income and only for your real estate expenses. So make sure that you get a separate debit card and a separate set of checks that you can go ahead and spend and use when you have any type of expenses. That includes gas, or going out to eat, or buying closing gifts for your clients. The next thing that you want to do is make sure you set aside money for your taxes. And that's another reason to set up a separate bank account. A lot of people that are consultants getting a 1099, they pay their taxes monthly or quarterly. And then that way they don't have to pay it all at once at the end of the year. Next, you want to be able to market yourself. A few ways to do that is by having a logo, choosing your font, and certain colors that you want to use to brand yourself. For example, I have created a sign right here that says "Sold by Sherilyn." These are my colors and these are my font. that I use on my website or my blog. And so you want to keep all of that uniform amongst all your social media following. The next thing you want to do is pick a niche. We talked about a niche in the last video. You can choose what kind of clients you want to represent, and you can also be able to pick out a niche when it comes to staging or offering photography or other custom things for each of your clients. Number 8, make sure you get photos and headshots and any other type of marketing material such as business cards and signs. Number 9, buy equipment. Buy a laptop, a camera, or a microphone and other ways so where you'll be able to list your clients' homes and be able to have great software to be able to create websites for them or other apps for them. Question: what's the tip that you can give to others for being your own boss? Thank you for watching. If you like this video, comment below, hit the like button, and of course, subscribe for more regular videos. See you next time.